Hey, everybody. Before we get started with the show, we got a patron to thank. They pledged over $3, so they get a one-time personal shout out from us on the show. And that special patron today is Nathan, who I believe, I'm sorry if I'm messing this up, but I believe that's Gaki Ham.
Yes.
Who hangs out on Twitch on our Thursday night stream.
Famously hangs out on the Thursday night stream.
Yeah, that the thing that they're most known for. People on the street. People on the street.
People on the street.
But Nathan, thank you so much for donating to our Patreon. That unnecessary, but thank you so much for doing that. We really appreciate it. And thank you for being such a big fan.
Yeah, we really appreciate it, Nathan. And we'll see you on the stream if you are in fact Gaki Ham. And if you want to be like Nathan, you can go to patreon.com/Kame House Party, pledge $3 a month. You'll get your Patreon shout out. If you want even more content, that's $5 a month and you get access to the Patreon pregame.
That's weekly content. I don't know why I'm yelling about it. But at this point, I think
to get a point across.
We're in the double digits on our pre-games. That's a lot of bonus content.
Mm-hmm. Hours now. You got hours of extra stuff to listen to.
Maybe in the double digits of hours.
Woo,
I don't like I get it. The longer you wait, the more of a value it becomes. And I get that. You're looking for a deal. But now's the time to strike.
That's right. Get in on the ground floor and ride this baby to the moon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's that's our big goal, to get to the moon.
That's right.
We want to outdo Bezos and Branson.
Yeah, but we won't be riding any penis-shaped rockets.
Yeah.
Ours will be capsule designed only.
The balls.
Just the balls, baby.
But thank you so much, Nathan, again. And now on with the show.
Kame House Party.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Kame House Party. I'm Vince.
I'm Aaron.
And this is the world's #1 and only improv comedy Dragon Ball Watch-Along podcast. And we are back for another week. What up, what up? So excited to get into it. We got another great episode to talk about in the wacky world of Dragon Ball. But before we get into that, gotta remind you, we do a little Kame housekeeping. We're having you over for a party. We don't want it to be all messy, so we gotta straighten everything up a little bit, put away those empties, sort the recycling, and then we can get this party started in earnest. And that first piece of Kame housekeeping is the world famous 1 minute roundup whip sound.
Well, done. Your horse is all shoot up. He's got them all 4.
Yep, all 4 horses. Let me just check out those shoes. Okay.
Quality craftsmanship. That's what you paid for.
Sure. Yeah. No. I get it.
The finest irons.
Yeah. Okay. So what I asked for was I wanted the shoe and shine polish, right?
Yep.
And what it looks like he gave me, and you know, you gave me the shoes, and then is that? I don't. What did you use to shine? What did you use to shine these?
My spit.
Uh-huh.
That's classic. That's a classic shining technique I learned from my pappy, and his pappy taught him.
Okay, so
Spitz Brothers horsery.
Oh,
that's what you came for.
So I just saw Brothers Horsery. I didn't see the.
Because you can't read.
Yeah. Okay, fine. I'll say it. I was going to default into my defensive mechanism, but
I know that's not the main thing. I'm just.
But you're right. Great to call it out. Can't read. Fine. Can't read. But what I can do is I can say that spitting on my horse is disgusting. That's what I can say.
Oh, he loves it. Look, ting. He's licking it right up. That's part of the. It's my spit. Okay, here's our.
Okay.
Maybe if I talk through the process, you'll
Yeah,
get an appreciation.
maybe
for it.
I'll appreciate it a little bit more because right now I'm holding back a lot of vomit. A lot of vomit.
All right. Well, maybe a drinking problem, but again, not the main thing. I'll focus. I'll focus now. So what we do is we put the horseshoe on. Quality horseshoe, quality irons,
Gotcha.
artisanal here in the shop. We
Okay.
pop them on. Then they get that good shine. That again, that's a 10-mile guarantee on that shine. That'll last you a couple months.
Got it.
What I do is I spit on them their shoes.
Uh-huh.
The horse is like, human spit. That's my favorite thing. And he goes,
And
it's
see.
right. That's how horses work.
That's how horses work.
That's why they're always licking their lips. They see us talking and like, oh, I want what's inside there.
They're trying to mimic us. That's what Mr. Ed was trying to spit instead of talk. Oh God.
They love chew. They love a good skull.
Is that horse dipping or
That horse has got snus in its lip.
ooh, minty skull? Anyhow.
When I worked at the movie theater, one more. When I worked at the movie theater, I hated when a horse would come by and like ask for an empty cup because you knew they just wanted to put their dip in.
Oh God! And then you have to deal with that after they leave because you know they're not disposing of it properly. These horses.
They don't put it. Well, they can't put it in the cup holder, so it's just on the ground, and it's dark in a theater when you're cleaning it up.
Oh man! Oh, that's making me sick.
All right,
oh,
okay, we can move on.
Moving
We're
on.
done.
But that listener was our improvised Western themed improv scene that we do at the top of every show to loosen or tighten our improv muscles. I ended up tightening a lot of my improv muscles to not laugh initially at the premise that we set. But once one of us laughs, that is the end of that scene. And we move on to the next portion of Kame housekeeping. Which is the 1 minute roundup proper, where one of us, this time, Aaron, has 60 seconds. That is 1 minute to summarize everything that has happened in Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z up until this point. So that is the entire run of Dragon Ball and the 70 episodes that we have covered in Dragon Ball Z. Aaron, Godspeed to you whenever you're ready. But first, I have to ask you this famous question: are you ready to round up?
Almost, because I do have to say that for those that don't know, we do have a visual component now to the podcast.
Right.
You can watch it on YouTube. You can see someone's beautiful face. Hint, hint. It's Vince's. But if you're not watching the video version, you don't get to see the genuine panic that was in my eyes. Because even though we discussed who was doing it like 2 minutes before we hit record, I had already forgotten and realized that it was me that had to do it. But now I am ready. We are rewound on the timer. Get my last sniffle out, and here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Dragon Ball is about 7 magic crystal balls. If you collect them all, you get any wish you want. And it stars Goku, who is our man. He's a monkey man. He's also an alien. We'll see. But most in his early life, he had a bunch of fun kung fu adventures. He made a lot of friends. He collected Dragon Balls to help his friends. He stopped bad people from collecting the Dragon Balls for nefarious means. A goblin person, a whole ass army. He did martial arts and he entered a tournament that he entered 3 times, won the last one, which also helped him to defeat a Demon King. Then he got married, grew up some, had a kid. His brother came from space and said, "Yo, I'm your brother and we're aliens." He's like, "Oh, that's crazy." He had to fight he died because of that, but then he ended up coming back, fighting a bunch of other his space friends. They went to a different planet to get more Dragon Balls. That his friends went ahead. Goku finally got there. He bit a bunch of people, but maybe he's not as tough as we think, but he is. Ooh.
Well done. Well done.
A little top heavy.
A little top heavy, but look, it's
How
been
I
a
like
while since we've done it feels like a 1 minute roundup proper, and I think you covered everything just about. And, I'll tell the listener, we do this for your benefit. It's an ad. It's a +1. So you don't have to go back and watch every single episode of Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z to get caught up to where we are now. And you don't have to listen to every single episode to know what we're talking about right now. But if you were intrigued by some of the tournaments that Aaron was talking about, the army that Goku fought as a child, you can go back, listen to those old episodes, catch them all on our YouTube channel or wherever you get them. And look, if you want, you could send in your own 1 minute roundup. We accept those. Just send us an MP3 to kamehousepartypod@gmail.com of your 1 minute roundup, and we will play it on air because y'all are way better at this than we are. And it's fun to hear your takes on the crazy world of Dragon Ball. Now, I can get into the last piece of Kame housekeeping, where I remind the listener that we watch 2 different versions of the show. I watch the English dub version while Aaron watches the subtitled version, because comparing and contrasting is the way of the world, and it's fun. And the first difference that we usually find is the title of the episode that we watched. And we're talking about the 71st episode of Dragon Ball Z. And here comes the English title. I'm going to start it off with Episode 71 of Dragon Ball Z. Ginyu is Goku and Goku is Ginyu.
You're sure? You're sure that's how it's ordered?
I could have written it down wrong.
Look.
Now I'm
to give it
losing my
away
mind.
to give it away a little bit. Now I'm questioning if I wrote mine down correctly, but we'll never know because we can't do research.
That's right.
I know we haven't mentioned it in a while, but we can't.
We can't. It is written into the bylaws of this podcast, written into the code of the RSS feed. If we ever stray from it, who knows? Grand Zeno might just make us disappear. Our entire universe. We can't risk it.
Yeah, we don't know the consequences.
Mm-hmm.
So we shan't not do it. But, I mean, a very close Yahtzee, maybe a die or two off.
Oh, God.
So here we go. Episode 71 of Dragon Ball Z. The Japanese title, roughly translated, is Surprise! Goku is Ginyu, and Ginyu is Goku.
Oh, come on. They took out the surprise for the American audience. Yeah. We don't want to scare them off.
Yeah. We don't... Look, as one of the writers, I hate surprise parties. I assume everyone else does.
I think that's fair. Surprise parties they're never worth it.
Yeah, don't wrap a present for me. Just hand it to me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Especially in an office setting. What are we doing?
Yeah. What are they? I, at my current job, I hit my birthday there. It was still pretty early on in my tenure. It still is early on in my tenure there, but I did get surprised. They literally put a thing in the calendar. So people, the people there and also people who were remote could come in, it was very nice, and I hated it, but it was very nice. But look, who cares about that? Who cares about that shit?
That's not what we're here to talk about. Fun times at the office? No,
Yeah.
this is fun times on Namek.
Nice gestures from essentially strangers.
Yeah, from polite, competent strangers. No,
ew.
Get back where you belong.
We got to talk about. I guess first is Nail and Frieza.
That's right.
They are. The whole thing is basically Frieza, Nail. They're about to scrap. Again, Guru's like, I'm sick. And Nail's like, hey, man, let's look, you need Guru to live to get those wishes. Why don't we fight somewhere else so he doesn't get hurt? And Frieza's like, whatever. Mm-hmm, I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. And they fly off. But really, secretly, it's, I got to kill time.
This is the time-killing mission for Nail.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still not completely over the voice change for Nail. We talked about it last episode, but it's just getting more and more gravelly and like, hey, Frieza, come on, fight over here.
Hey, man.
Hey, Frieza, come on. I've been smoking 6 packs in between takes. Let's do this. Oh,
I'm ready.
Frieza.
Yeah, I could go for another hour. Let's go, baby. We'll bring it up now because Master Researcher Nick sent this to us twice. So I feel like if he sends it a third time, someone blows up. I don't know. Candyman appears. So,
Yeah.
And we're talking about it. So Master Researcher Nick says, Nail's dub actor didn't get replaced.
Oh.
It's just that Sean Schemmel had a lot of growth as a voiceover artist between the 90s and the new 10s. Is that what we're calling it?
The new 10s.
Now I got to dig deep in the new 10s. I've never heard it called
This is
that.
the first time I've heard of new 10s. I thought it was the aughts.
The aughts are the O's.
The aughts are the O's,
Yeah.
and then new 10s.
Or the naughties, some people say, but they're dumb. Anyone who says that sucks. I'm sorry. It's the aughts. The aughts is such a fun word.
Yeah. It's the only time you're ever going to use it, too.
The new 10s.
new
Wouldn't it just be the
10s.
teens?
I always called it the 2010s.
The 2010s? I'll accept that. It could be the new 10s.
It could be whatever.
It can be, words don't mean anything.
The dictionary gets the new words every year.
So not a different voice actor, just
Just a different take.
a different take. Just
Okay.
a gravelly ass take.
Knowing that it is, what is it, Sean Smell?
Sure.
You do kind of hear it towards the end of the encounter that we see between Frieza and Nail. But yeah, boy oh boy, like I feel bad for Nail, but he's doing the Lord Guru's work, giving those Earthlings enough time.
Yeah, he's got to figure out more ways to just time. That's all he needs.
He's gonna drop some glasses and just be like, "Oh God, I had all the time."
That's for you olds.
Yeah. Hey, where my olds at? who misses black and white TV, baby?
So cut to Ginyu. This was weird. It's just Ginyu is just laughing and laughing, tossing energy balls out that Goku easily flicks to the side, and he's just like, "Oh, I'm so happy. I'm excited. I love being alive. This is wonderful. Oh, you're so strong. You're such a strong boy. I love it." And then that's kind of right. That's
it.
all that happens in that scene.
It's all that happens in that scene. God, what is? I think he calls Goku Bucko in mine. He's like, "You really are strong, huh, Bucko? Oh yeah,
You got a lot of
all
muscle,
right.
Chief."
Ha ha ha! Those pecs are pectastic." Like Ginyu's just really excited about
Those
how strong
biceps
Goku
be
is.
ballin'.
Your abs are on fleek, homie.
Those quads are quadraphonic.
Quadraphonic. I also think it's important to just like reiterate that Jace is still around, and he's just kind of like, "Oh yeah, Ginyu, nice.
Oh.
Yeah, you composed now, mate. Yeah." Like,
Sure, I'll hold your scout for you. I know what's coming up. I won't say it yet.
yes, that's the important information to get out of this. Ginyu seems to have a plan, despite Goku's overwhelming strength. And Jace also knows what's about to happen somehow, even though he's a dum-dum.
I've seen it 10 times, so I remember it. Plus, I wrote it down on my hand. Here, let me just read it. Ginyu can...
Jace, don't...
Yes, Captain Ginyu.
What's Ginyu rule number 2?
Hold on, let me check my other hand.
That's right.
Ginyu rule number 2, don't reveal secret moves until they
That's right,
happen.
Jace. Don't reveal my secret technique that I'm going to use.
Eggs, milk, cheese.
What? Do you have a grocery list on your hand, Jace?
I mean, it's technically on me wrist, sir, but yes. I'm a chimney sweep now, too, apparently.
Jace!
Sorry, I was sorry. Sorry, I'm rehearsing for a play. I am.
Rule number 5 of the Ginyu Force: extracurriculars are encouraged.
Let me check the bicep. Yep. Can confirm.
You're like the Jace with the dragon tattoo, but it's just rules and regulations.
I was gonna reference Memento, but that's a good pull too, sir. That's why you're the captain.
That's right.
You went for the wordplay instead, and I respect it.
And I respect you, Jace. Your poses, not your fighting ability. You've really let me down this week.
That's fair. Hold on, let me write it. Let me get the old felt pen out on my knee. Do better.
See, this is why I keep you around, Jace. But God, do I miss everybody else?
Yeah, can we, before you do your secret move that I won't mention,
Huh?
can we mourn everyone real quick? Can we just cry for like a minute?
Oh.
Maybe cut to something else.
Sure.
And see.
See,
They need more time to process.
they really do. We have to feel for Ginyu's mental health right now.
I mean, that's why he's going to do something very rash, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll
foreshadow.
And talking about foreshadows, I see 2 of them flying across the landscape. I am so sorry.
He did it.
I'll go now.
He
Goodbye.
did it. Aaron, that was basically the equivalent of like Steph Curry just forcing a shot from like half court and it just swishing.
I don't know about that, bud.
Everybody on the sidelines like, get that kid out of the game, and then it goes in and you can't do anything about it. You're like, all right, he's got to stay in. He's a goat.
I appreciate it. But so Frieza, they're flying. He's like, I think that's far enough, you little idiots. And Nail's like, no. But he finally stops. Frieza's like, no, let's land. Let's do this thing.
Mm-hmm.
He catches wise. So my question is, what would you do as Nail to distract Frieza, to keep him from fighting?
So, okay, what do I know about Frieza? Mm-hmm. Frieza likes being gassed up, likes being talked about.
Mm-hmm.
Frieza also loves a bit of sport. So maybe, like, in this scenario, I can do whatever I want to distract him.
Sure. Are you? Are you Nail?
Let's just say I'm me.
Okay.
I'm human Vince, and I need to stall Frieza. Yeah. And in this scenario, he's not going to kill us. Okay, he's not going to kill us.
It's not as high stakes.
Not as high stakes. So
Maybe
what I
fired.
do is I have a free throw shooting contest with Lord Frieza.
Oh, that's how you want to settle this. A bit of the B-ball.
That's right, Lord Frieza. So we're going to see who can make 10 in a row first.
So 10 start over. Once you miss one, you start over.
Once you miss one, you start over.
All right. How about this? Pew! He just blows at the hoop.
Damn it.
Let's get enough distractions. I feel like I don't mean to poo-poo on that.
You think any sport Frieza's actually going to dominate me in?
No, you're going to take his ass to school.
That's right. I'm going to cross him up.
He's
going to tie his tail in a knot.
Maybe not the free throw. Maybe you just got to one-on-one him.
Oh, God.
I'd
be so nervous to play Frieza one-on-one.
Really?
Yes.
You've got like 2 feet on him.
He can jump. He's fast.
He is fast.
I have to like get it in the post every time. Back him down.
Would you feel better if we space jammed it? It's Frieza and the rest of the Ginyu Force.
Mm-hmm.
It's Frieza and a bunch of villains, a bunch of Dragon Ball villains. What franchise are you pulling from to be on
to
your
beat
team?
them?
To be on, yeah.
Oh man! So
you don't have to
I get to pick anime, just any anime characters that I can pull in.
I mean, I guess I'm going by original Space Jam rules.
Okay, so
it's Jam like rules. I guess technically it was new IP based on real people versus Looney Tunes. So I guess if you're going against Dragon Ball villains, I guess you should pick real. You can pick anything. You know what?
All
Why
right.
put so many rules on it?
Give me Suki from Haikyuu.
Okay. Oh,
He's
you're
my
mixing it
center.
up. All right.
He's my center.
I assume that's a good pick.
I'm gonna pick Itadori Yuji as my point guard because he's super fast from Jujutsu Kaisen. Piccolo is my power forward. He's on the block down there with Suki because he's got those stretchy arms.
Oh, he could Michael Jordan it from Space
Exactly.
Jam.
That's you got it. And then I need one more. And I need a shooter. I need a shooting guard. Who's that going to be? I'm trying to think.
I can't help you. I don't know what that entails.
Is it Kaburagi? Yeah, from Decadence. The little robot boy.
Okay. As a robot boy.
As a robot boy. Yeah, absolutely. That's my squad.
Nice.
I'm taking on Frieza and the Ginyu Force.
Yeah. Yeah, you got him.
Me. And then Don Cheadle's on Frieza's team, of course.
Of course. That's too many threads to play around with. But what I will say is that if someone creates a full color piece of art that is essentially the shot from Space Jam where Jordan is stretching his arms, but it's Piccolo, and you make a print of it, I will buy it from you for 100 American dollars.
Oh, snap. Y'all hear that?
You have to get it where I don't want to pay for shipping either. I'm going to be that guy.
I'll pay for shipping.
There we go.
That's it.
So two. So, okay, here's what we're actually asking for. We're actually for
We want doubles.
Okay. Colored art. Can be as big or as little as you want. At least 2 physical prints. We give you $100 and you mail 1 to each of us.
There we go.
Piccolo shooting a basket, stretching his arm like Jordan. Maybe it already exists, but that's that's it. You want $100?
That's a challenge right there.
That's so fun.
Yeah.
It'd go. I don't know where it'd go. It'd go somewhere. But I'd say next to maybe above that hoop.
Oh, absolutely.
In Vince's room.
Oh, I'm thinking of another one, but you don't have to make this one. Aaron's challenge is set. This is a bonus. If you want to be a superstar, do the same. Do the Michael Jordan, the famous, very long poster of Jordan with the balls in his hands.
Yeah.
But it's Piccolo, and he's got 2 Namekian Dragon balls.
I kind of that one's better. I'm not paying for both, but either one.
Either or.
$100, 2 prints, please.
There you go.
High quality paper.
The good stuff.
Do we need? Yeah, I don't know what that entails, but we'll know.
You're the artist. You figure it out.
This is. I mean, I'm curious how this will track if we have any sort of power.
This is how we find out.
How much? Yeah, how much? I feel like this is as much. This is the extent of like. No matter how rich I get, this is the extent of like my abuse of power. I feel like I'll get to. I'm just like I'll just throw random ideas in the air and say, "Someone make art of that. I'll buy it."
I think that's the least problematic amount of power you can have.
Well, good. I'm glad. But speaking of power,
yeah.
First of all, how powerful is a shirtless nail? Extremely
Powerful.
All the way up to 42,000 on the power on a power rating.
I didn't get the number.
Did you get Frieza's number?
What I got was Frieza saying, "I'm 500,000 times stronger than you."
That's technically not correct because that would be insane. Or that would suggest that nail is like only 1,000. And I know we don't care about power levels, but it's fun to think about. It's fun to see. Because Frieza, he just whips his dick out. I'm 530,000.
Ooh.
That's his power level.
That's a big number.
That's a big number.
Because what? Goku?
He just broke 6 digits.
Yeah, he got
Right?
180,000.
And he
right?
had to go Kaioken to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So
We don't know what multiplier that Kaioken was, because I think he said he could go even higher if he maxed it out.
if you
So
yeah.
we
On
don't
a
know
good
what
day,
we don't know what that new training lets him multiply it by.
if he
But
gets sleep, if he gets enough sleep,
mm-hmm.
stretches, has a solid breakfast, yeah, he could do it.
Mm-hmm. Geez, 530,000.
That's already. I didn't think we'd hit these crazy numbers so fast.
This is very true. Because that's a crazy number compared to what we've seen and what like great fighters we've encountered, right? Like Piccolo, or not Piccolo, but Krillin, Gohan, like their power level is now probably in the 5 digits, right? At least, because the Ginyu Force had to
Yeah, they're
had
all
to be in the hundreds, all of them.
No, I think Ginyu Force, maybe Captain Guinea's in the 6 digits, but they're
Okay.
all in the 5.
All right.
So it's big. You might as well say a billion jillion
Mhm,
at this
mhm.
point, or infinity,
Something
Mhm.
huge.
something huge. But that's we get. I don't want to say a good fight, but Nail's like, all right, let's just do it. Karate chop to the neck. That
Mhm,
Frieza
mhm.
politely moves his head for. Nothing happens. Frieza then rips Nail's arm off very casually.
Ooh, yeah.
Nail grows it back. It's after he gets gross for a minute.
Oh yeah, it was. I wanted to. Sorry. I wanted to touch on that, like the animation style in this sequence. Really hard lines, really well detailed. Lots and lots of purple blood. Lots of purple blood.
It's a bloody episode, as we see.
Is a very bloody episode. I liked that Frieza, after ripping Nail's arm off, says, "Oh, here, you can use this as a back scratcher."
That's pretty good.
And yeah, Frieza even thought it was pretty good because he said it twice. He's like, back scratcher. That's such a good joke I made. Ha 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 ha.
In case you didn't hear it the first time, because
We-
you're screaming in agony.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Did I do that?
Oh, gosh.
But Nail, which I think was kind of a dumb move on his part. He grows his arm back, but we learn it takes a lot of his energy, and then he just gets mad. He's just mad at Frieza.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe that's the point. He's like, I just gotta hold on, let me get gravelly. I just gotta kill time. That's all I gotta do. So maybe if he watches me kill, oh no, that hurts so much.
You don't go any further. Don't go any further. I don't want you to. I don't want you to damage those golden pipes. Aaron, no.
Okay, I won't go any deeper because we have to get to a commercial. Nail, I hope you're receiving this psychic message from me.
Yes, Guru. I can hear you.
Good. Hey, first of all, how's it going out there fighting Frieza? Easy?
Honestly,
you
Guru.
killed him, right?
Honestly, it's a lot harder than I thought. But I'll be working on it.
Anyway, I'm just I got $5. Kind of burning a hole in my pocket.
Great. Guru, remember, I am in the middle of fighting Lord Frieza
I know,
to help the Earthlings, so...
I see the light. I have this $5, these 5 Earth dollars. I just want to spend it before I die, be real efficient. And do you have any ideas? Maybe something I can do that's recurring. It would help out an independent artist.
Oh, Guru, I've got an idea. For your $5, why don't you send it to patreon.com/Kame House Party. I've been trying to get Frieza to listen to it to buy time for the Earthlings to do their business with the Dragon Balls.
I only listen to Doughboys. Get that trash out of here.
Curse you, Frieza! I'll get you to listen to patreon.com/Kame House Party one of these days, or I'm
Yeah,
not Nail, the strongest Namekian.
And sorry, I know you came for me, but hubba hubba. You've really been hitting the Namekian gym.
Look good, feel good, fight good. That's the Nail promise. Just like I promise you won't find fault with this Kame House Party Patreon content. For $5 a month, Guru, you
Which is what I
get
have.
access to their Patreon pregame special half-hour to 45-minute long episodes of the boys just talking about whatever they want.
I love creative freedom.
Then you'll love this added perk of getting a Patreon specific shout out every time you do. Well, not every time, but once after you
Yeah,
donate $3 or $5.
I'm reading along. Yeah, let's be specific. It's one time.
One time Patreon shout out.
They can't verbally thank a bunch of people every week. That's insanity.
Almost as insane as Frieza's power level.
Hold on, I'm listening to the double. I'm part of their Patreon.
Curse you, Frieza, you bandwagon Patreoner.
Yeah, he's saying he's gold. Damn. He's got the big bucks. He should really give it to patreon.com/Kame House Party.
They
like
could
I'm
use
doing now. Yeah, they could use it more than the Doughboys. Doughboys are fine. They're one of them's. Look, I also listen to Doughboys. Who
Guru?
doesn't, right? Who doesn't, right?
I don't.
I mean, you might like it.
I don't eat food, Guru. Neither do you.
I like to hear people talk about it. It's fun.
Oh,
It's kind of voyeuristic, you know.
I see.
But look, Weiger's writing, I assume. He's got another podcast about video games. Mitch is in that one movie that I haven't watched yet. I'll get to it. But they're fine. Those Kame House Party boys need it more than them.
That's right. I'm glad we're on the same page, Guru.
So yeah, I'll just boop, 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 boop. I'm entering my info psychically. That works out somehow. There, done. I can't wait to hear my shout out, and hopefully it's before I die.
From somebody who's gotten their shout out, it's worth it. Just as long as I keep the Earthlings safe from Lord Frieza.
They don't make fun of your name or anything, do they? Because I could look. Here's what I'm afraid of. They're gonna say Guru more like Poodoo, like the curse word in Star Wars that Bulma said in Episode 1 when he crashed in the pod race. That's my fear.
Let me assuage your fear. They didn't do anything like that.
What'd they do for your name?
They said, nailed it.
Ooh, that like Nicole Byer.
Just like Nicole Byer.
Damn, I didn't realize how much. Of course, we're helping the Earthlings. We fucking love Earth.
We love Earth podcasts. We get RSS feeds in our antenna.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that's canon now.
Yeah, the last Namekian update, it was automatic. Anyway, should we? I'll let you fight. I can see you're in a lot of pain.
Yeah, Lord Frieza just ripped my arm off.
Yeah, so much pain you're laughing. That's you know it's bad.
Oh.
All right, well, I'll go listen to these pregames. Bye.
Frieza!
I can't wait to the next Doathon.
Ooh, we are back from that break to find Bulma on her air ski being chased by dinosaurs. A familiar position for Bulma.
Mm-hmm. We get a whole rigmarole. That's kind of funny.
It's a little slapsticky. It goes back to the original Dragon Ball era where you could find a person in a tough spot between a rock and a dinosaur place. Turns out there's other dinosaurs that you got to be wary about, of course. I I think the payoff for this scene is Bulma crashing, well, almost being eaten.
Mm-hmm.
Turns out she was saved by a mysterious figure that she is afraid of. It's Krillin. It's Krillin and
Yeah.
Gohan. They save the day.
Well, before she realizes who it is, she does say, quote, when she doesn't recognize him, she says, quote, "Stay back, you pervert, grabber, idiot, monster, whatever you are."
Pervert, grabber,
Grabber.
idiot, monster, whatever you are.
A comma after all of those.
Good God. How'd she get all that out while also being terrified and throwing dirt?
She just wasn't thinking. I just think it's a sad state where the first response isn't, "Oh, it's an alien trying to kill me." It's a pervert.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
That's a commentary on the world, not Bulma.
Yeah, it's a dark reality for Bulma right now.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
That's not good.
Nope.
Miles
not
and
good.
miles from Earth, she's still
Yeah,
worried
still.
about perverts.
Oh,
Jesus.
Life sucks. The world is horrible. Well, I mean, I think she also knows that like her wealth is not a shield on this planet. It
True.
means nothing, Bulma.
That's right. That
Go-
capsule logo means nothing to these dinos, nothing to these Namekians or the Ginyu Force or whoever's out there.
Yeah. Guru already spent his $5. He doesn't care. He's not impressed.
I've got no money left.
No money, no problems.
What's a goon to a guru?
So that's, it's a weird thing. This is a lot of things happen
Yeah.
in this scene, and I don't know what to dig deep on. I'll just go through it and think, let's stop where you want. She realizes it's them. It's a bunch of yelling, being mad at them. She accuses them of goofing off. And then Krillin to himself says, "Goofing off," she says, scratches his head. And as he's scratching his head in mine, he says, "Scratch, scratch." He does the onomatopoeia.
Oh, he does that?
He says, scratch, scratch.
Yeah.
Or I guess it'd be more like a scratch. "Goofing off," she says. "Scratch, scratch." I don't know how you would deliver that.
Yeah, it's a difficult line delivery.
You want to give it a go?
Goofing off. Scratch, scratch. Scratch, scratch?
Scratch, scratch.
Yeah, let me give it everything.
Yeah. Dig deep.
Goofing off. Scratch, scratch. I don't know.
"Goofing off," she says. "Bulma doth claim that I and my young ward were frolicking about this strange alien world, not doing our due diligence to search for those rarest of orbs, the Dragon Balls. Scratch, scratch, I say. I am shooketh."
And the Academy Award goes to
Well, Krillin.
Krillin for Scratch, Scratch.
Because I assume he delivered it perfectly.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
But then, so nothing like that. I'm assuming nothing like that in yours.
No, it's a little bit more like Krillin's just like, oh, come on. You're really going to yell at me right now? I was busy.
I almost died.
Yeah.
You didn't almost die. I mean, from that dinosaur, I get it, but you weren't actually beat up. So they grab the dragon radar. They're like, "Bye, see ya."
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
But she does find out that Goku is here. And her first question is like, "Oh, is he really strong now?" And Gohan's response is throwing up those two fingers. "Victory, baby.
Victory, dog.
We got him."
Okay.
I love my dad.
This is where this scene really does diverge
Okay.
for me.
Go. So that bit?
This is a
Because
different
there's a bit after that we definitely need to talk about.
Yeah. Well, I'm wondering, I think this bit that I'm going to talk about leads into the next bit that
Okay.
we're going to talk about more completely than maybe yours did.
Okay, go for it.
So Gohan is like, "Oh, by the way, saw my dad. He's back." Bulma's first question is, "Did he ask about me?" And Gohan says, mm-hmm.
Skeksis noise. Continue.
So then after Krillin and Gohan dash to go get those Dragon Balls, tell Bulma to meet them at the hideout. Bulma is contemplating what Goku looks like now. She's like, it's been so long. I wonder what he looks like now. And we have
It's been a fucking month, but continue.
This is what I'm saying. And there's the cloud that's in the shape of a young Goku head. She sees that. Then she sees the tall Goku. And it's again, I don't know why they're pushing this as like Bulma seems to be longing for Goku in these scenes. And I don't like it because that's not their relationship.
Well, buckle up because it is.
Oh, God.
So in mine, once the boys leave, she thinks to herself, I didn't think he would turn out as handsome as he did. With Yamcha as my boyfriend, all he and I have ever done is fight. And then she sees Goku in the clouds, thinks about his little boy head, thinks about his adult body.
Oh my
And
goodness.
then to herself says, maybe I blew it.
Wow. Wow. That's a huge reveal.
It like, maybe not in the manga this happened, but in the anime, it's canon, baby.
Wow. That's crazy.
I thought it was only, I mean, there have been thought experiments, right? There have been There's been a will they, won't they kind of thing. Not really, but to be so explicit about it, right?
That's why I know.
Maybe I blew it.
Maybe I blew it? Bulma, come on.
I mean, you couldn't steal Goku away. Goku's loyal to a fault.
Oh yeah, there's no way she's not jumping in there.
It's not the whole love thing or responsibility. It's like it's just no. It's well, I guess loyalty and responsibility they go hand in hand. But it's just like, well, she asked me first, so
that's how Goku would say. Yeah. She's like, well, no, I married her first, so I can't marry you. I would if I wasn't already married.
Yeah. I mean, we can have sex.
Yeah, Goku's like, there's no problem there.
Yeah. Why? Gosh. Is that a problem? Is that?
Could you imagine if Chi-Chi ever got wind that Bulma was thinking this way?
Oh, cut off, my friend. Or Chi-Chi's savvy. She's milking Bulma. She's like trying to get if you ever want to see Goku again. Oh, indecent proposal.
Ooh.
Do you want one night?
That's the indecent proposal, like the film.
Yeah. Do you want one night with my husband? That's 1,000,000 zenny. Kissing's extra.
Yeah, one night with Goku.
Because I have to teach him how to kiss. He doesn't know how.
She's like, that's tutelage that I need to put in. That's work that's investment money.
Yeah, those are my I mean, look, we're just going to tie it into the overall overhead of the business of our marriage because that benefits me in the long run, but you are going to pay for it.
Also, sign this release because Goku's really, really strong.
Yeah, you do have to go through a training regimen.
You need to spend a week in the gravity chamber 5 times.
Or you might need some technological assistance. I don't know. An exosuit.
Good God. Bulma builds a suit strong enough to...
A sex suit.
A sex suit.
It's not any weirder than any other weird sex thing that people do.
This is true. We've got teledildonics now.
Not weird, different. You got what? Wait, what?
Teledildonics, my man. People can control sexy stuff with their phones over the internet.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Taking interactive to a whole new level. That's right. But wow, I'm still a little shaky.
Reeling, yeah.
To come outright and say it.
I don't like it because she did offer her dirty butt to him right out of the gate when they first met.
That's true.
He saw her pee their first encounter, also involving a dinosaur. So they're close.
Yeah,
I feel like that's some closeness there. I don't like it. He was too young. 16 to Yeah, 16 to a 12-year-old? No, 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 no.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's into that. Oh, I babysat that kid.
Yeah.
You can't. That doesn't work.
Because she's in her late 20s at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Because Goku's about what? 5 years, 23.
Just
She's got
about.
4 years on him, so she's like 27.
Mm-hmm.
It is that time. She's almost hitting 30. That can be frightening in anyone's life.
Yeah.
When you're not settled down yet, and your one friend is.
Yeah. When your one friend is like has a kid and you're like going to space.
Yeah, with your other loser single friend.
Yeah.
And their kid, and you have to fucking babysit.
Mm-hmm. It's a real eye opener.
Yeah.
Making you see what you may have missed.
And she's got nothing but time
Mm-hmm.
since she's been on Namek. So of course she's rethinking things. This is natural.
This is very natural. I guess a natural process for Bulma.
A quarter life crisis.
I just think it's still odd that like Yamcha is dead. Like it's not like Yamcha is just back on Earth. Yamcha is dead, and she's still like kind of complaining about him in this moment. She's like, all I did when Yamcha was alive was fight. Maybe it's not like maybe when I wish him back, we can start again. It's like I'll just
I can take it seriously this time.
Yeah.
Really give an honest effort into it. Get his ass a job. I don't know.
Well, I mean, probably in her defense, Yamcha's not thinking about any of this stuff anyway. He's getting strong.
Yeah, he does not care.
He doesn't care.
It's not like I can't wait to get back to Earth so I can date. Boom. Are we still together? Shit, I should have figured this out.
Till death do us part.
Right. Can I kiss Puar now? Puar's not there. He'd have to come back as a ghost.
Is Puar rethinking their relationship
Maybe
with
I
Yamcha?
messed up. Should have gone with Chaozu.
Also dead. Oh, why are all the love interests dead?
Or I guess it'd be Oolong.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
Probably not. We don't want Puar shacking up with Oolong.
No, ew. He hasn't. Yeah.
Gross.
Look, we fight a lot, but the sex is great. That's our thing.
Oh man. Here's to all the different kinds of relationships that are out there. If they work for you, they work for you.
I think that's it. That's what the takeaway to all this talk is one, we're very funny. Two, love is many faceted. It's not a clear cut thing.
Yeah.
It's messy, and I'm just reciting my wedding vows. We should move on.
Okay. Because we move on from love potentially lost or lingered to Ginyu stabbing himself in the chest.
Oh, he's so happy about it. Just
he's giggling.
A big hole through armor, through his bod. We see that blue blood. Of course he has blue blood. The elitist.
Visceral blue blood. The elitist.
You're not a Super Saiyan, but I'm sure taking a liking to that strong body of yours, is what he says.
And then we get this wild kind of power-up sequence. Ginyu is shaking. The planet is tremoring. We see these trippy visuals, which if you are watching along, I'm going to put up now.
But flat epilepsy warning. Straight
up. They don't do it in the episode, but we have to tell you now. There's big flash warning.
Yeah,
but here we go. Ginyu is unleashing.
Well, they're Technicolor. We see close up of their eyes, both of them. Both their mouths are agape. Oh, that was it? All right.
That was it. It was really short. I've got a longer one. Let me pull that up.
All right. Because there's no audio. We can just narrate it.
Yeah, we could just narrate this bad boy.
Right.
But it's a crazy sequence that I was like, oh.
It is cool. It's very 2001.
Yeah. That's what. Thank you. That's exactly what I was trying to.
Technically,
to think of.
this is a space odyssey.
Skip ahead a few seconds.
Oh, is there? I mean, if you're going straight from Funimation, You gonna add that audio?
No. This is
Nah.
this is screen grab. Here we go.
Okay. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. There's a weird. You remember the Madonna Ray of Light video? Probably not, but it's similar. If anyone does, that's the kind of background that we're looking at right now.
Mm-hmm. Like this power is so unique that the clouds are flying.
He says change in yours, right? Or does he say something else?
He says change, but after this scene, he calls it a metamorph.
They both get JoJo stands,
Mhm.
but of themselves. It's like you said, it's a bunch of lines whizzing by. They go Technicolor.
It's also just a way more detailed and cool representation of this technique than you ever see again.
I do have to say, Ginyu shoots a beam that shoots into Goku's mouth. It's kind of sexual.
A little.
I don't think I'm just reading into it. It's a little sexual, not sexy,
but sexual.
There's some connotation there because they both. I mean, they're swapping spit, swapping souls.
Yeah, like they
Like
literally
horses.
swap souls and like this whoa kind of.
You see their souls like their souls are their individual souls are very upset that this is going on. Like we don't like this at all.
Exactly. Something's not right here.
But then
Go ahead.
Oh, but that's they've done a Freaky Friday, they body swapped. In mine, they also switch voices. So Goku sounds like Ginyu and Ginyu sounds like Goku. Is that the same in yours?
No.
So
Like the voices move to the body.
Yes.
So Goku's voice is coming out of Ginyu's body.
Mm-hmm.
Ginyu's voice coming out of Goku's body.
So that's what you have.
That's what I have.
Okay, that's what I have too.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So Ginyu's voice out of Goku's body, which we've all imagined late at night.
Yeah, late at night. Eyes closed. I wonder what Goku sounds like with Ginyu's voice.
It might go a little something like this. I stole your body. I'm so powerful. Come on,
I'm
Jace.
fast.
And those look, to be honest, I really played up my horns. I took care of them. Fucking hate them. They're a goddamn hassle. This hair stuff seems easy. I don't think it changes shape, but
A lot
it's
less
soft.
polishing.
But it's soft.
That's it. And on the Ginyu side, Goku is just like, this pain is so intense.
Yeah, Goku's hurt. He's trying to. Ginyu and Jace fly off. Goku's hurt. He's trying to catch up. But his main big thought is like, even if I manage to get back to Earth, Chi-Chi's going to be so mad at me. I mean, look at my face.
Wait, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't get anything that fun.
That was his big concern. It's like, Chi-Chi's going to be really mad. Maybe
that's a lot more
Bulma will
fun.
take me.
Like, because he instead is saying like, how am I going to warn Krillin and Gohan that it's not me?
I mean, your voice has changed, so maybe
Maybe that's it. But
I swore in the English dub they were going to do a fun thing where their voices don't switch, but you get a different attitude.
yeah, that would I
speak
think
differently.
that would have been a little bit more fun. But
Too confusing for the kids.
I think that would probably be it. That's
Indeed.
probably why they decided against it. And it is, I don't know, kind of cool to see Goku in a scouter looking like a mean ass Saiyan.
Yeah. That's it. We finally got to it. They changed. And I forgot I'm forgetting all of these shenanigans that went on in Namek. So it's nice to see it there.
Because this is shenanigan territory.
It's not a uncommon kind of thing, but what a move to throw into Dragon Ball. And the fact that we're just like, yep, makes sense. We accept this. Yeah, of course. He's super strong and he can swap bodies.
Yeah. It's a secret technique. We had the the technique reveals. I think this is why I like the Ginyu Force so much, because the sequence of technique reveals over this like 10 episode arc, right? We've gone from mind control and telekinesis to essentially super speed,
Mm-hmm. Super Australian.
super Australian, and super big man.
Yeah, just being a big. Yeah. Ginyu and Goldo had the. It would have been nice to have better powers if they had, like, I guess, more varying instead of just, I fight good.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm stupid.
Yeah, Jace's power is stupidity.
Dumb as hell.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
But that's it. I'm excited. I'm excited for what's coming up.
Yeah, man. It seems like they leave us with all roads pointing to Frieza's ship, right?
Mm-hmm.
Gohan and Krillin are headed that way. Vegeta is headed that way. Yeah, can't forget Vegeta's still here. Vegeta's still headed that way. And now New Goku and Jace are headed that way. So we'll see what happens in the next episode.
Ginku?
Ginku.
Go you.
I like Ginku.
Ginku, yeah. That's their couple name.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Plaster that over People magazine.
Yeah.
Weird Goku and Ginyu do weird sex stuff, which is just body swapping.
Just like mouth
Yeah.
mouth open, just beams shining back and forth.
It's a shot of them doing that on a beach from like a very long telephone. We caught the couple swapping souls on the beach in Cabo.
You know who's getting that footage? It's Pilaf.
Mm-hmm. He's got to make ends meet.
He's got to.
He's got the machines for it.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And we've got the machines to entertain you, not only on our regular podcast, but also through our Patreon, patreon.com/Kame House Party. We use technology to give you weekly bonus content where we talk about a bunch of different things. We never know what you don't know what it could be.
Yeah.
But it's entertaining. If you want more of us, this is the best way to support the show. $5 a month gets you weekly pre-games, and you get our back catalog as well. And you know we're still streaming every Thursday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, twitch.tv/Kame House Party, where we play a variety of games and have a variety of funs. I think we're getting to the point where we need to trademark that, or
I think so.
put it on a mug, making custom. Is Game Skins still in business? Can we team up with that?
Yeah, are we gonna put skins in Call of Duty? Are we in the next season of Warzone?
Oh, I was thinking the company that you put like you slap on your consoles. But I like you. But your idea is way better. Yeah, put us in Fortnite.
Yeah, put us in Fortnite next to LeBron.
There's got to be what's another game? I'll take a Fall Guys skin.
Oh yeah, put us in Fall Guys.
Put me on a bean.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, who's this just white goopy man that this skin is for? But yeah, but look, we're streaming. That the important thing to know is that we're streaming twitch.tv/Kame House Party. Give us a follow there. If you would, we'd love it.
Yeah. You benefit from getting great content. And if you want to send in research like Master Researcher Nick or anybody else who sent us in research, because we don't do that on the show, but we will read it if you send it into kamehousepartypod@gmail.com. If you have questions for us, you can send it there. If you have a 1 minute roundup, you can also send it there. You can follow us on Instagram and Twitter, all of the social medias @KameHouseParty. And boy, do we love the interactions. Y'all are great out there on the socials. And now, with all that out of the way, gotta end this the way we always do. Whether you are trying to fix your face before you get home to Earth, or you're looking at a cloud and being horny, you gotta keep fighting.
Kame House Party.